At 4, families whose loved ones have died while incarcerated are now pushing for a change in state law, saying what happened to them should never happen again.
And they spoke out today in support of a bill that would create criminal penalties for unauthorized organ removal after death. ABC 3340's Austin Pratt spoke with those families on the steps of the State House.
And he explains why they say this bill is about accountability and prevention.
Families I spoke with today say it's not about them. This bill is about making sure this happens to no other families down the line. And as far as the loss, it's a pain they deal with every single day.
We had to bury him with nobody for it. Now, why is that?
It's an everyday thing. You wake up before your feet ever hit the ground.
Oh, yes,
It'll never leave.
Family members of Brandon Dodson and Kevin Moore, Alabamians who died while incarcerated. Their organs were removed from their body after death, and their bodies were returned to their family without their organs. Speak out in support of House Bill 71.
That is the most vulnerable state you can find anyone in, is death. And then you rob them. It's nothing short of thievery. But there are no consequences. It's against the law. It is illegal. But there are no consequences.
The bill would make it a Class C felony for a medical examiner to retain a deceased person's organs without notifying and receiving consent from the next of kin in certain circumstances. Organs may only be retained without consent when necessary to determine identification or the cause or manner of death.
We would have to, more than likely, exhume my brother, because we don't know if those are his organs. We buried them with him. And so, in many cases, we said we've laid our loved one to rest. We've only buried Kelvin.
Family members and legislators, including the bill's sponsor, Representative Chris England, say the issue exists because while it is illegal to take organs, there is no set penalty.
I know it's already against the law, but since there is no penalty associated with it, I'm assuming that the Department of Corrections and UAB and many others who were involved in this process felt like, since there were no consequences, that they didn't know the families the basic decency and respect to respect their loved one even into death.
Simone D. Moore drove his brother's organs from Birmingham to Mobile. For his family, it's been a nightmare that hasn't ended.
Every single day God gives us is a day of traumatic heartbreak, pain, suffering. My father, as strong as he was, passed away because he couldn't take this no more. After raising 10 children strong, he couldn't take it. And he asked us to fight it, and we have to.
We'll have more from family members of victims and lawmakers on this bill on the news at 5. In Montgomery, Austin Pratt, ABC 3340 News.
And you can read more about this bill on abc3340.com and our free news app.